Yeah, awesome. Thank you. It's like, I mean, it's just like getting comfortable.
I was trying to do, your thing when you arrive with the mic.
Yeah.
You're still standing like, all right, so
Yeah.
today I want to expose.
Yeah, make it more, engaging and interesting. So, do you want to introduce yourself or?
We can both introduce ourselves,
Yeah.
Just for the information, me and you, we met like 1 month ago.
Yeah.
In a hostel here in Canggu, Bali, living the good life. Yeah. So you can start by introducing yourself now.
All right, awesome. My name's Kyle. I've been living in Bali for about 2 months now, a bit under 2 months. Running a consultant agency, also just like a service-based agency, working with a lot of coaches, finding lost revenue in businesses. But and basically accessing that and taking a profit share from that. What about yourself?
Nice. My name is Ayub. You already know it.
Yeah.
I studied architecture at the beginning. That probably you didn't know.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually know that. Yeah.
Well, that's new information. Yeah, I studied architecture, and then I had a master degree in architecture.
Yeah.
Then switched to business, studied business, not a master, and after decided to come live the good life in Bali.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that later, how that went down. But yeah, so I had pretty much like university, and then entrepreneurship.
Nice. When did that start, the entrepreneurship side of things?
It's so basically it started when I was doing an internship.
Yeah.
You probably didn't know that as
well.
No. So I was doing an internship back then. I think it was in 2019, and I just hated it. I was like, shit. If I'm doing that for the rest of my life, I'm like, fuck, So I was like, nah, definitely not doing that the rest of my life. So I started like, going on YouTube, and be like,
how to make money online.
Yeah, how to make money online.
I think that's it all starts like that.
How to make million everything. So I tried a bunch of shit. I tried crypto, a lot of small businesses. But then after I was like, I should find something,
Yeah.
And then my brother was already like getting into the e-commerce thing. I was like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's do the e-commerce. And but for me it started because I just had a reason. I shouldn't like keep working for
100%.
I had a reason. And then after I was like, I have to keep doing it. You know, I have to start e-commerce. I was like, now I'm in. I can go for it. And then after I started liking it actually.
Right.
But I didn't like it before.
Was that before COVID or after COVID that you actually started doing all that?
It was before COVID.
Right. So that was a good opportunity.
Yeah,
you got in right.
True,
you got in before
because during COVID everyone is buying online. So it was good for us actually. But that was before COVID. Yeah. But then I only started with watching YouTube videos during my internship, and then I was like, so I should start it for real,
Yeah, right.
But 4 years later, now I'm making a living out of it, and then living in Bali. Who could have imagined that?
I know.
Crazy.
You're living the dream life.
What about you?
Life. My story was very similar. I actually didn't go to university in the end, but I went straight into full-time work. I was working for a big bank in Australia, and that was just before COVID. So I actually had a job before then, a 9-to-5 job just before COVID. And then I got fired from that because they weren't too sure about what COVID was or what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And they were on the online space, and I was running their online inventory, but they were like, oh, we don't know what's going to happen. So they really messed up there. But then from there, I went and worked in in one of the big banks in Australia. But in that time, I was like, I'd been working on a business for 4 years, but just never got traction because I was jumping from thing to thing to thing because I tried dropshipping as well. And
you tried dropshipping?
Yeah, I did, but I don't even think you can call it an attempt. Like, it was like...
Yeah. But I remember the first time we met, you told me, like I told you I was doing dropshipping and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, dropshipping is still working?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah,
it's nice.
Well, that's the whole thing with the whole, like, those videos online. It's like drop shipping doesn't work in 2024.
Yeah,
So
true,
it's like,
true.
I just read the headlines and I'm like, yeah.
But it's weird because as long as people are buying online, dropshipping will
Yeah, well,
work,
that's,
you know?
yeah.
So, yeah. But hold on, you did like high school and then
straight into full-time work, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
Yeah.
I should have done that, yeah.
Yeah, because like the thing is I had a lot of skills, but I just wasn't making any money from it.
Yeah.
So like I knew how to launch websites. I knew how to like run Facebook ads at a very basic level. Just doing like pretty much anything online that like a business owner or like anyone with a business degree couldn't do. So I could just do the online stuff. So that's like I learned all those skills, and then as I said, yeah, COVID hit, and then during that time when I was working full time for the big bank, I signed a client, and then they got rid of me again at Westpac. I'm not a bad employee. It's just like they were just slowly getting rid of people. But yeah, from there, signed a client, then signed another one, then signed another one, and then yeah, rest is history.
Nice. But why did you like at some point? So actually you started your own thing because you got fired.
No, like I was trying for ages, but as soon as like I was at it for like, for like 3-4 years, just in my bedroom, just trying to make money.
Yeah.
And as I said, I did the drop shipping, I did the Forex, I did the crypto, I did the web development.
I feel like we all did the same.
Yeah, I know. It's the same. And then you find something like a business model that works for you, and then something clicks, and then you go like all in on it, and you start to understand. But I was like 16, 17 at this point, so I had no idea what I was doing. And then
but you're lucky because it started early.
Yeah.
At 16, 17, I wasn't thinking about businesses.
Yeah.
I was just like living the moment,
Yeah.
That's nice. So now working from Bali full time, not planning to come back or launch like a physical business or whatever.
In Bali?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, obviously we've had a couple of discussions about it, but I don't know. We'll see. Like my thing is like I don't want to deviate my focus.
Yeah,
that's my only thing.
That's
because I've tried to launch a few things at the same time, and YouTube and my business is enough right now. So I think
because YouTube takes a lot of time.
Also. Yeah. I mean, once you get a video editor, then you can like save a lot of time. But
because I've seen your videos and they have a lot of editing.
Yeah.
You can see like there is a lot of editing effort in it. Yeah. And how did that came about? Like, why?
Well, the whole thing is, and I think you understand that as well, is that we all need a personal brand.
Yeah. True.
And I think we all do have a personal brand to some point. It's just whether how known you are. So it's like, I understand that, in the next 20, 30 years, you're going to need a personal brand to be successful in business. I mean, the only thing is like being known. Like that's the core thing. If more people know about you and what you do, the more sales you'll make.
Yeah, true.
And, clearly you understand that as well, which you're on the podcast grind now.
Yeah, it's gonna be my first time. Yeah. People don't know what I'm doing, so it's gonna be the first time that people.
Do you want to introduce what you want to do, or you?
Yeah, we can talk about it. Let's keep the. I do e-commerce.
Yeah.
Drop shipping, a little bit of branding also.
Yeah.
I have 2 other projects that I already told you about. I'm not gonna talk about that now. Probably next time.
Yeah.
So I started drop shipping in 2019.
Yeah.
Back then, there's one thing about drop shipping is that you will hear it a lot of times. When you start e-commerce or drop shipping or whatever, you have to wait a long time to get results.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know if I was lucky because I spent like a lot of time,
product research, is that?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time just learning about the business, for like 4 months. Every day I was like watching I don't know how many videos.
Yeah.
Then I started practicing.
Yeah.
So it took like 2 to 3 months till I found my first winner product.
Wow.
So,
right.
I don't know if I was lucky.
Are you wanting to talk numbers on that, or you don't want to disclose?
Yeah. So basically, I remember my first campaign. Let's start with the first campaign, right?
Okay. Yeah.
That was my first campaign.
Yeah.
launched the campaign. I was like so stressed.
Yeah.
And checking the campaign like every
every
time,
day.
like reloading the page and checking the campaign. Once I spent like $9, I was so stressed, and I stopped it.
Oh, really?
But then that's some mistakes you will make,
Yeah.
So keep testing some products. Basically, yeah, I found some products, and then I was like doing break even. Sometimes like getting like $50 from it or nothing. Yeah. And then I remember, but it was late October, I think. Yeah, I would say early November. Launched the product. I remember it was a clothing product.
Yeah.
Launched it the first 2 days. Sales were doing okay. Third day, boom, no sales. So I just like shut it down.
Yeah.
Then I had the day after, I had like 2 sales without ads. So I was like, because my campaign was already shut down. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna turn it on again. Turned it on again. Ended up doing 130K in sales in that product.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Right. In how long?
130K. Yeah, only December.
In 1 month?
Yeah, in 1 month.
Jesus.
Yeah. 1 month, and then after I did all the mistakes that that a dropshipper can do, basically.
Right.
But I learned all from them. But I get like a lot of bans. It was like, in terms of sales, it was good.
Yeah.
But in terms of business, it was horrible. Like, made a lot of mistakes. But I learned from that. Now, not doing the same mistakes. So yeah, But then once you get your first product, basically you make some cash flow, and then it becomes easy. It's not easy, but it helps you a lot to keep like testing another product.
Yeah, it's just reinvesting. It's just finding
reinvesting your money.
Next product.
Yeah. So it started like that. I think in 2 months I found myself from watching YouTube videos to making 4K in sales a day.
Yeah. Wow.
Which was, to be honest, it was like I was super scared.
Yeah.
Because it's the first time seeing like a lot of sales and everything, and I'm like, shit, wow, I can do that. Like I'm just sitting in my home, like not doing nothing, basically just running ads and talking with my supplier. But yeah, it was a nice experience.
Were the margins nice on that? Because obviously I know like online, a lot of like drop shipping gurus like to share their numbers. They make like 100K in a month, but it's like profit wise.
Yeah. Profit-wise, dropshipping is a business where it's very difficult to be like more than 30% net margin.
100%.
30%. Like the best dropshippers that I know, they do like 30%, which is very good.
Yeah.
I was playing between 20% to 25%.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because at the beginning I was like 16, but then kind of learned how to do upsells, how to like work the funnel, the sales funnel. So to increase also the average order value. So ended up doing like, I would say 25% net profit.
Right.
Which was very helpful. At the time, but which was getting held in reserve in fucking PayPal. It was horrible, man. But But then, because I was made a lot of mistakes. I was working using a personal PayPal, using a personal bank account, using a personal Facebook ad, and then Facebook account. So I learned from all of that in one experience, and then kept moving. Yeah, so that was it.
Right. So how long did it? Obviously, you won with that product. How long did it take you to get to your next?
Oh, after that, it was a very difficult moment because, like I told you, my PayPal got shut down. Everything got shut down. So I was like, I could see my money. It was held in the reserve, but I couldn't use it. My supplier is asking me for money because he ships product and then I pay him. Once you build that trust with your supplier, you can your supplier can ship products and then you pay him, right? I think it took me like 6 months after without doing nothing, just trying to get my money back from fucking PayPal and fucking bank. And that's one thing with the e-commerce industry and the online industry, because bro, if PayPal decide that they will keep your money because your business is too risky,
Yeah.
you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, right.
You just have to wait.
Right. You can't go through any other platforms. You don't use it, or you still use PayPal. You don't use any other processing.
Now I still use. I use Stripe also.
Yeah, Stripe.
As a payment provider, but I still use PayPal. But now they trust me since that incident, because they held my money and I kept the business going.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh yeah, probably he's serious. So they gave me back my money, and I'm still working with PayPal.
Right.
Which is not the case with a lot of dropshippers that I know, because they hate PayPal, because PayPal, they are so
strict,
focused on customer.
Yeah.
So they will like hold your money just to, I would say, like be sure that customer will be refunded in case you're not shipping the product.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that was a very difficult period of time. It was very cool.
Yeah.
Because I was making a lot of sales. And
I'm sure that dopamine, like every ting, ting. Yeah.
True. I was trying to get all my friends into it, but they didn't. They weren't understanding what was going on, because I was like, bro, I'm making fucking 4K in sales a day.
Yeah.
You should try it also. Nah, bro. No, that's a scam.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a very cool moment, and then after it was very difficult, and then after I learned from it. So that was a cool experience. Yeah.
Right.
4 years later, here we are.
Yeah. Well, it's awesome. Like, obviously, the e-commerce space is always going to be a thing, and it's growing every single day. So, and as I spoke to you the other day, you're not obviously looking at moving into more brand building. You've got to stay on that drop shipping way. You don't want to sort of venture into building a brand.
Well, to be honest, I tried to build a brand.
Yeah.
I did one attempt, which failed.
Yeah.
Actually, branding is very hard.
Yeah.
To be honest, they have to create a community, work on your packaging. There's a lot of things to do. But basically, I think it was actually right after my first winter product. I tried to do that, but didn't work out because. Yeah. It was just too much. Actually, I didn't have the skills to do it. So I reinvested a lot of money.
Yeah.
In the branding aspect, but couldn't see much results. So I just decided to just keep doing what I do, is drop shipping, because it's less risky, because you don't have stock, you don't have everything. But still, branding is way better. Like having your own brand is way better. Now I'm kind of doing it in one of my stores.
Yeah.
Branding, but like taking the process like slowly, and then doing it step by step. Why before I tried to do everything in the same time, like make custom packaging. They hired someone like a VA doing fucking Instagram posts and everything.
Right. Okay.
Then it didn't work out actually, because So branding right now I'm like focus both, but more drop shipping.
Yeah.
You can generate that cash flow that will help you brand, but that's all about branding.
Right. And where do you think like the drop shipping space is going to go in like the next couple of years? It's not going to die out, you don't think?
Well, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think the more I look into like other drop shippers, stores and everything, they getting like super creative.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's better strategies or this and that. Do you want to touch on a couple of those strategies or?
Well, just talking about other websites, like back then, we used to, when I see a website, I immediately know if it's a dropshipping store or not.
Right. Okay.
We had like, those Shopify templates we use, and then it all looked the same and everything.
Right. Okay.
Now, I feel like they're getting way too creative with it. Like, if it's a website, you feel like it's a brand, really a brand.
Yeah.
If you look at the product, it's already on AliExpress, right?
Yeah.
But there's like some dropshipper, they're going so creative with it. So, it's very cool. But I don't see it dying anytime soon, to be honest. I don't say it's, because people are getting more into the online part. People are buying products. So as long as people are buying products, they will see ad running on Facebook or whatever, Instagram or whatever, and they will click on it. they will like the product and they will buy it.
Yeah.
So I don't see it die anytime soon.
Yeah.
And that's me. I don't know.
Right.
Probably you think it's gonna die?
No, not at all. I don't know too much about the space, but like, are you finding it? Are you testing any other platforms? Are you seeing success on running, or are you just purely Meta ads right now? Have you tried TikTok or any of these other social media platforms?
Tried TikTok actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I should do it actually. TikTok is very, very good, and a lot of people doing great numbers with TikTok. But I was so focused into Meta.
Yeah, well, I think you
like,
know it.
Yeah.
Like, you know the platform.
Yeah, I know the
out.
platform. I know how it works. Been doing it a long time. Google is very good. I'm running Google.
Google Ads.
Yeah.
A little more expensive there, but
it's Google Ads. It's less expensive. Well,
really?
You spend less than Meta because you pay on click.
Yeah.
You pay when someone click on your ad. While Meta, you have a daily budget.
Yeah.
Whether people clicked or not, you still pay, right? But now I have someone running Google for me, just because I think he's better than me. So it's his job.
Yeah.
But
It's
more
probably
focus
good.
on Meta. Yeah.
Yeah, probably to diversify as well, where you're actually making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diversify, but also have this online presence. In every platform, right? But you know what's funny is the thing is that the ad part, like the Meta ad, whatever, Google, I feel like it's the easiest part in the process.
Oh, right. It's the product picking.
The product research is the most.
Right. Do you have any tips and tricks on how you go about doing that?
Well, if you go on YouTube, you'll find, like, you type product research strategy.
Yeah.
You'll find like thousands.
Yeah, I know, but like a lot of that's fluff though. It's all hyped.
Actually, the best way to have effective product research strategy is you test a lot of strategies and then you make your own, which I did.
Right.
Now it's working great for me.
Yeah.
I tested a lot of products, like research strategy. I tried testing, then every time I was like, why is this product not working? Why is this product not working? Analyzing, and then I ended up having my own product strategy, which working very fine. Like I think I would say out of 15 or 10 products I test, one of them is a potential winner, you know?
Right.
Yeah. So I'll show you that later.
Right.
I don't want to reveal my tips.
Yeah.
I'll show you that later. Yeah. I have a very I think it's a personal product research strategy.
Yeah. Okay.
Shared it with some close friends that are using it and proved working. So we can talk about that.
There's no
later.
9-9. You're not going to release a 9-9 course on how to.
Not now.
Not now.
Yeah. But product research is, I think for me, finding the right product is the most difficult part. Then you have to have the right funnel, the sale funnel, you know.
Yeah.
The right offer, the right upsell if you have, the right website, the right presentation, the product description, everything. So but the Facebook ad part is just becomes easy because you can launch a campaign in
that's
3 minutes.
Well, that's what I'm touching on with a lot of my clients these days is like getting the offer correct, because when you get the offer correct, because the thing is, if you've got a bad offer, like putting it into Facebook or, you know, running ads to it, it's not going to help anything. But like if you have a good offer and then you put it into obviously Facebook and Instagram, it just amplifies that result. So if it's a bad offer, you're not going to get anything. But if it's a good offer, so the things that you look into, like really creating like a good offer, an offer that actually stands out among the competition, because obviously there's so much out there.
Basically you have the offer. Like you said, there's a lot of people running ads, so you have to get the right offer. But before, you have to get the right ad also. You know, the creative, the visual customers see, and that is very important, because you have nowadays people are scrolling a lot. So in the first 3 seconds of the video, which we call the scroll stopper, customer should already know what is it about. Right. Otherwise, he will skip the ad. Then he clicks on the ad. Website should be very fast, you know. then customers should be like, okay, this is a product. I see the value of the product. Price, oh, very nice price for the value it brings.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to buy it. One important thing when you do dropshipping, you want your customer to spend the less amount of time in your website and not still on the website. While on Amazon, they want to keep you longer.
Yeah.
You know? What we're looking for here is impulsive buyers. You know?
Yeah.
They just click on the ad, oh, nice product. Oh, it's already on discount. Yeah, I'm going to buy it.
Right, okay. So that's what you look for.
Impulsive
right.
buyers,
Does that differ from a brand per se? A branded store?
Well, brand, sometimes they will run ads not to sell you anything. You can see the ad just for notoriety and everything.
Yeah, okay.
Well, brand, they want to keep you as long as possible on their website. While dropshipper, they want you to just make the sale. That's the difference between brand and dropshipping, yeah. So, yeah, and all these things, you get to know them by testing products, why it didn't work, testing strategies and everything, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, I should do it like this.
Yeah.
And then you see that it's working when you do the right product research. You have the right ad, you have the right offer, and then ideally you have the right upsell, and then you increase your average order value, and then you end up making profit from it, you know? So, yeah. But it's a weird business too. It's not weird. It's just so special. It can go super fast.
Yeah.
You can create a website tonight, do a product research, put a product on, and then tomorrow you're making sales. If it's a winner, probably in 2 days you're making 1K, more than 1K a day.
Yeah, right.
See?
Are there any tools or anything that you use for like product research with people that are wanting to sort of look at the market?
Yeah.
Obviously, without giving away your whole strategy.
Yeah. So I use basically everyone uses Facebook ad library.
Yeah.
Where you have the most like a lot of ads running and everything. I use a tool. But we're gonna keep it here.
Okay. Yeah.
We can tell about it more in the next one. But yeah, I use a tool. But basically, a tool that finds products, and then after, of course, I have my strategy to figure out if it's the right product or not. Because some people out there, they have a lot of budget, like endless budget, so they can test as many products as they want.
Right. Yeah.
For beginners, they want to minimize the risk. So you have to get like the right product strategies to increase your chance to have get the right product.
Yeah. So is there anything that like beginners should be looking at with their campaigns to determine whether it is good or bad? Because like obviously, I mean, you can say like if it's making money or not, but like you said that you had one day where you made a couple sales, then 0 the following day. So are there little things that like people should look out for when testing products?
Yeah. So you have to keep an eye on your KPI basically.
Yeah.
But it's a tricky question because it depends on the market.
Yeah.
Some markets where the audience size is 2 million, when you see that you already spent like $100 testing product, no sale, cut the campaign off. Even before, like $50, no sale, cut the campaign off. Because Facebook the algorithm is supposed to find your ideal customers.
Yeah.
It's only 2 million, 2 million audience size. So you're supposed to find it very fast.
Yeah.
While you're working on US, for example, your audience size is like 138 million, whatever. So you might want to be patient about it.
Right.
But you should keep an eye on everything. KPI, check out initiated, add to cart, and then you'll be like, okay, so I have add to carts, still not sales. Probably my price is high. Yeah. And then, some things like that. But you cannot say, all right, you cannot have a fixed number where you say, if it's spent $100, now you should cut it because it didn't bring sales, you know? So, it's every campaign is different, you know? So every time you or maybe you can have, I used to do that. I have my own strategy where I was like, all right, if the campaign's paying more than $30, no sale, no add to cart. I'm cutting it off. Like no emotions involved.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm just even if I like the product and everything, I'm cutting it off. But sometimes if I didn't reactivate the campaign with my first winner.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's depends on the campaign, depends on the product, depends on the time and everything. Yeah.
Right. Are there things you look at sort of in optimizing your campaigns as well? Because obviously, like with Facebook Meta these days, it's very much like let it do its thing. Like but is that different, obviously, with dropshipping, or is it? Yeah. What's the go with that?
Well, actually, Meta is becoming like super powerful. So basically, the algorithm is doing everything now.
Yeah.
That's what I said before. The campaign
it just finds your customers for you.
Yeah. The campaign part is very easy. What you might want to do is try to diversify your visuals, your creatives. Like not keep the same one.
Yeah.
Because people will see the same one more than 5 times, and they'll be like, okay.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, today, bro, Meta, even Google and everything, they have the performance max campaigns and everything.
Yeah,
you don't do nothing. You just launch the campaign and everything.
Yeah, well, that's why I had to get out of the space, because like I saw that, because I ran like SEO, Google Ads agency, and like I saw that as soon as like I saw PMax, I was like, I need to get out, like, because I was like, soon it's just going to be like, all this success is just creative.
Yeah.
And the Facebook, it's like Facebook as well. Like agencies, very soon there will be like a very little, like the supply and demand. Because Facebook does it. They have all the information. So it's they know, they optimize it as well by themselves. So it's going to be very interesting. So it's like really all your success, as you said, is offer and finding that product.
Yeah. But true. I had the same reaction when I saw the PMax.
Yeah.
I was like, shit. Oh my god! Like, they already do everything. Like, what do we need?
These gurus for? I know. Yeah.
But it was interesting. I guess it's the same for you, because when you're in university. And you're surrounded by people, and everyone has the same idea. I didn't do university, but I will study and then get a degree, and then work for a company and get the highest salary as possible.
I know, yeah.
That was a difficult part to get out of that circle. It was very difficult. Because, you feel like you're the only one going out, and everyone is going in one direction, and you feel like you're the only one going other direction.
It is a very lonely... At the beginning, I find very lonely existence until you come to Bali.
True. That's why everyone should come to Bali.
Yeah, exactly.
So coming to Bali is very life-changing, actually, because you get to meet a lot of different people, different ideas, different businesses, and then you get to connect super fast.
Yeah, well, it's crazy. Like my business has doubled, like being here as well.
For real?
Like like the past,
Nice.
It's ridiculous. Like you just, as soon as you surround like yourself around people that are like doing well, like it just happens like subconsciously. And it's like, and whenever you've got a problem, it's like, someone that has been working in that industry or space for like 5 years. So you just go and ask them and they're like, just do this. And it's like, but at home you're like having to research, and it's like in Bali, you have everyone at your doorstep here.
True. Well, that's a very important thing, because to be surrounded by people who are in the same, let's say, mindset, entrepreneur mindset, whatever, freelance, whatever, it's very important because it helps a lot. I remember when I was studying and I started my the e-commerce business and had the first sales, and the day after, I remember I scaled till 3K a day. Yeah, bro, I was super excited. Went to school, met a friend of mine, and I was like, bro, you should do it as well. Look, I'm making 3K. Like, bro, that doesn't exist real. That's bullshit. I'm like, bro, it's fucking 3K a day. Yeah, look at and he was like, no, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I was like, dang.
Yeah. No, it's very much like that. Like my friends are exactly the same. It's like they gone down that 9 to 5 route, but it's all like that comfort thing as well. I think that just comes into a lot of like play.
Yeah, but I still have some friends asking me, can you make a living out of it? Yeah. I'll show you how much in sales I did, like overall sales in one store.
Well,
that's how much.
So you've made. That's nuts. That's nuts.
And people are still asking me if I'm making a living out of it. I'm like, just do it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just do it. Just try it, and you'll see.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I think you are like the living proof of like it can be done, because there's so much of that stuff online where it's like, oh, you can make a fucking $1 million. And it's like, but these kids are just trying to sell you like a 9 set 5 course.
Yeah.
But I mean, here's like living proof. Like you don't offer a course and you actually make you make more than a good living.
Yeah, but the thing is that with the course, for me, you can have everything you want in YouTube. Like if you
that's
look for the information on YouTube, you don't need it in a course.
No. Yeah.
And I see a lot of courses today, like fucking make, I don't know, like 5K a day in 1 week, in 1 month. That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, I mean, it's all obviously like a marketing deploy for all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it just comes down to like the action that you take. And it's like, I had the same thing, like consistently just like watching YouTube videos over and over and over again. And you get to some point where you're like, no, you've actually got to do the work to get to that point.